Hey there, good people. It's the Medicine Woman. I hope everybody had a good day today. And welcome to the weekend. We made it. All right, if you don't mind, making sure you check the description box to read the disclaimers for the channel. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. They're not a substitution for legal, financial, or medical, advice. You're responsible for the decisions that you make in your life, so therefore, listen to these tarot readings with that in mind. If you're sensitive to bad words, I suggest that you might want to find a different reader. I try not to cuss too bad, but it does fly out. I'm channeling. I'm also an intuitive reader, so therefore sometimes I might not say what you may know the card to be, especially if you read yourself. Also, you might get your own interpretation, and that's cool too. All right, let's get into it. Get in there. What's going on tonight? And thank you so much for my new subscribers. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you are getting something out of the readings here. Some of the things that I say may be triggering. I don't mean no harm. I will do my best to keep that in mind. But I'll be truthful with what I see in the cards. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So we had a full moon a couple of weeks ago. I think it's been 2 weeks now, maybe. I know it was a waning crescent moon the other night. Were you thinking about something? Did someone do a full moon ritual by chance? What's the conclusion? What's coming to an end? Something's getting ready to come to an end. When I did my video last night, I didn't realize that the microphone was picking up every time I would slam the cards down on the table. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more mindful of that, But, once the energy gets going, and this light right here, it just reflects off that card there. Hold on, let's see. Interesting. Okay. Well, let me show it to you one more time. Something just tells me to put it back up there. Okay. Take a look at that moon. I'm hearing that Van Morrison, Dancing in the Moonlight. We get it almost every night. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody. Somebody did some dancing under the moon. But why? Conclusions. Ace of Sticks. Some root magic. This person on this card looks like they have vitiligo. Vitiligo is they call it the Michael Jackson disease, where your skin pigment, is light patches there. This person could be albino. Yeah, somebody was dancing. Look, we got nothing but forests and trees here. See that? The forest, the trees here. They're bare here. And then you have the trees in the back. If this is bare, somebody was seen. They weren't as covered up as they thought that they were. Conclusions are within reach. Father of Coins. This could be somebody's father. This person could be a father. Somebody did a money ritual. They might do this repetitively. on a person's finances. Interesting energy tonight. Like I said, some of the things that I'll pick up, they could be quite triggering. And if you don't believe in this kind of thing, that's cool. You know, take what you need and leave the rest. If this doesn't apply to your situation, be thankful. That's what I say. You know, a lot of people get freaked out, you know, when they see tarot readers pick up on spell work, but it's a real thing. It happens. Dr. Buzzard. This person could use birds to spy. This person could be a doctor. Dr. Buzzard. It's so funny, the other night in one of my videos, I picked up about buzzards or whatever flying lazy circles. Like something was going to come to an end. We got the scales in the back here. This is a number 11. And then there is looks like a woman standing behind him. Yeah. This person is, yeah, they deep off in this root work. Okay. But why? Are they doing it for their own benefit? Nine of Sticks. Oh. I feel like they're doing this under duress. I feel like somebody is being made to do this. She got a pistol, if I could say that on YouTube. She got a pistol in her hand. She don't look too happy about this either. I'm getting that this doctor, this father, might not necessarily do root work themselves, but they got somebody that they pay on payroll, and they might be coming to an end with this. They might not be able to do this anymore is what I'm getting. But why would they be doing this? That's the question. I love this Kipper deck. Why would they be doing this? For their own benefit? Why is this coming up tonight? Courthouse. Something legal. Why is this coming up tonight? Obviously, this is important if a reading like this is coming through tonight. Great fortune. This is about money. Yes, it's about money. So this doctor does root work, and this is a father. So why is it important to know that this person is a father? Are they doing this to one of their children or something about some money? My goodness gracious. Let me get this bullshit deck. That's what I call this deck, the bullshit deck. All right, whenever I'm flipping through this deck, pay attention to any cards that you see on the side, okay? They may resonate with you. I can't see all the time, you know, unless I open wide like this. This person has a grudge. This is a vengeful, vindictive father. All right, this person can live in the upper Midwest. Illinois, Minnesota, Kansas, South Dakota, Michigan, Nebraska, Indiana, Missouri, Iowa, North Dakota, Ohio, Wisconsin. Any of those resonate with you? That's where this person could be. You could be from there. So what is the deal here? What's the dealio? Uncle. Okay. Father figure, uncle. It's about the money. It must be the money. Deion Sanders. Toxic. This is a toxic individual. Yeah, obviously. We know that. Sure. All right. You could be short, a short man or a woman. Or they could be a short man or a short woman. Tell us some more about this. Why is it that we need to know this tonight? Thank you. They wear a hat or you wear a hat. I'm hearing they're known for their hats. Interesting. Gossip. I'm hearing smear campaigns. This person talks a lot of trash. There could be a grandmother involved. Grandmother. What is a grandmother? So that's who's doing it. They're going to somebody's grandmother. Look at this lady on this card. They're going to somebody's grandmother to get this work done. Yeah, this old lady here. I'm here. She mean with it. I'm hearing. I ain't selfish. I'll let you and your folk feel it. Now, Lil John, if you don't give a damn, we don't give up. If you don't give a damn, don't start no shit. It won't be no. Yeah. They like to start it though. That's the wild part about it. Ooh, FBI, jail, prison, fraud. They are being watched. Didn't I tell you this person was seen? Because this moon is not covered by any leaves. And if any of you have ever been anywhere on a full moon night, you can see everything that's around. When you're at the beach, you can see everything as if it's a big flashlight in the sky. They weren't as covered up as they thought that they were. Wow. So what kind of spell work exactly were they doing? There's a bunch of skulls back here. There's a whole bunch of skulls. This could be life insurance type of stuff. Trying to cut somebody short in more ways than one. These people are evil. Evil people are my kind of people. Low vibers and demons. Yeah, they get along very well. The toxicity of it all. They sit around, they gossip, they cheat. This person could be a cheater. They cheat everything. They cheat the system. They cheat everything. They cheat on their wife. They cheat on their job. They cheat on their taxes. This person cheats. They don't have an honest bone in their body. This individual is, I'm hearing hardcore. Hardcore. Move those over so I can shuffle like I'm supposed to. They are hardcore with this. There's a mother figure involved. I'm hearing, it's a family affair. It's a family affair. Sliding the family stone. Yeah. They could like that. You could like it. You could be a Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio. Also, change, intensity, destructive. So they were sending destructive spells. And a Scorpio is the death card. It's the transition card. So they could have been sending, you need to check out of your spells. But you know what? You're real. You be yourself. You're unique. You're true. You're honest. You're humble. And you're happy. And they want to dim your light. They can't stand it. It's like, dang. They say it like this. This mother sucker, they happy and they got money or gonna get money. We gotta put an end to that. They are the fun suckers. This person is a fun sucker. They just suck the life and suck the fun out of everything. My goodness gracious. They go to cheating again. This person is a big time cheater. Cheater. Chester cheater. At that. Somebody could like Cheetos. I'm hearing weed, keep my fingertips yellow like Cheetos. Red man. Somebody like Red Man? Red Man Method Man? Yeah, that's that good music. I concur. So we got a father figure out here that's paying some grandmother figure, mother figure, to cast spells in the woods under full moons to work on somebody's money. Well, I'd like to know how that's going to work out for them, because you can't be doing shit like that to people. That's not good. That's not cool at all. greed. People misquote the saying is supposed to say the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is the root of all evil, but the love of it. What are you doing to get it? What are you sacrificing? Who are you sacrificing? Wow. I'm hearing bounty on your head. So whoever this is, whoever you are, collective, bless it. There was a bounty on your head, and did you even know it? Something tells me you knew. You knew. You knew. And if you don't know, now you know. Anyway, I'm sorry. The music is just really, really, really coming through. Look, Ten of Swords, they want to see you down for the count. Lights out. Man. Woo. This ain't no chump change. This deck right here is heavy. This ain't no chump change that they trying to 86 you for. My gosh. People are slimy. People are grimy. Even if you share DNA. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Like I said, you knew this. This is not nothing new. Look, the Tower. Bow. Yeah. Hitman energy. They could have sent the hitman for you. It could have been a physical hitman. It could have been a spiritual hitman. But get this. The person that's firing this, look, they got splatter on their shirt. And I don't look at it as splatter, even though in the movie he did get splattered whenever he did, do what he did. This is Pulp Fiction, Samuel L. Jackson. If you haven't watched the movie and you like that type of thing, I say check it out. I like it. But for some reason, I'm not getting that this is why he's got this splatter on his shirt. I feel like he been hit. You see the steel that he got in his hand? He handy with the steel, right? Regulators, mount up. Them ancestors are getting ready to come and ride. Lay them busters down, Warren G. Nate Dogg. Somebody from California. Mayor City of Compton. Yeah. 6 of Wands. Don't worry. You are going to be victorious. Look at that wreath. That's celebratory wreath right there. That's celebration. And you're in Cool in the Game. Celebrate good times. Come on. This is going to be cause for celebration. The Hierophant. Because God, whoever you serve, the divine, the Most High, whatever you call source, spirit, whatever, the universe, you are being looked over, watched over, and protected. Someone saw what was going on in them woods on them full moons. You best believe, like my granddaddy used to say, you may get by, but you won't get away. Yeah, you can't be doing stuff to people, as a parent, but parents are just portals through which we come. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but it's the truth. This is not the only life that we live. Some of us have been around many times before. Many, many times before. And some of us are on our last journeys. Thank ya. I like this one's T-deck. So, how are they going to get busted? That's what I want to know. How are they going to get busted? What's really going to go down? Alright. Moving. You could be moving. They could be moving. Somebody gonna move. Somebody gonna leave. Pack your bags. Get the hell on. Yeah, somebody gonna be getting the hell on. Or they gonna wish they had her. I gotta do something about this glare, because that's gonna bother me. I know it probably bothers y'all. Don't worry. Look, I'm new to this YouTube stuff. I'm real old school. You know, me and technology, I'm a pretty simple chick. Okay, so, nevertheless, that's that. I'm doing my best. Where that came from. Groupie. They sat back. They watched. They laughed at some of your suffering. Yep. They sat and they watched over the course of time. Yep, they've been doing this for a minute. They've been doing this for a minute. This mother, this grandmother, this father, boss daddy. You cannot make this up. Stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. BDE. I know you don't want to think about your daddy in that way, but that's just what was on the card for whoever this may apply to. Yep, this is somebody's father that did this shit. You know, your father could have been your lover in a past life. You never know. And then here you are in this lifetime playing out the same scenario. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. Somebody has evidence of what's going on. If they've been texting about this in group chats and shit, somebody got some screenshots. Somebody saved it. There could have been a mole in their camp. There could have been somebody in their camp that was like, why are we doing this shit to this person? Like, is it worth it? Somebody in this group is not like them. They probably were bullied or were the type to go along and get along. Look, you the people-pleasing type, it happens. And that's usually rooted in, you know, issues, other issues, which I'm not getting ready to get into because I'm not here to necessarily diagnose anybody. But if you people please to the point where you go along with people that do stuff like this to people, you just might want to check yourself. Why? Why did you go along with this? And now here you are. You done got stuck in this mess right here with these people. Now you feel like you got to go do something to make it right. And if that's what you must do, and if that's what's laid on your heart to do, then by all means, go ahead and do that. Please, expeditiously, as T.I. would say. Expeditiously. But had you not been there in the first place, you would not be in this predicament. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. Yes. Whoever this is, you can't sleep at night. They can't sleep at night. Take it how it resonates. If it's you, I wonder if y'all can hear that noise. There's a piece of plastic rustling, and I can't get up and move it at this moment. So if you've been hearing that in the background, all apologies. I'll know for next time. Anyway, you're up all night. Can't eat, can't sleep, constipated, just stressed out, or might have diarrhea because your nerves all jacked up. What did you do? What role did you play? What did you see? Man. And if you willingly did this to somebody and you got some kind of backlash, now you want to come clean? Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams, let it wash. Hillary Duff, come clean. Travel. I was just thinking about the show that was the theme song for Laguna Beach. I was out in California. Somebody's in California. I'm also hearing all my exes live in Texas. This person is a cheating person. So whoever's father this is a cheater, and all his exes live in Texas. Always partying, yeah. Always partying. Another form of partying is, into the, to the DRUGS's. You know what I mean? The booger sugar. You might like to drink. There's champagne on there. Dang, Papa was a rolling stone. Papa is a mess. Queen rising. Stepping into power. Praised. Coming up spotlight. Yeah, they don't want you to rise. They could be doing this to a female, to a feminine, as they like to say. They don't want you to step into this. They do not want you to come into this fortune. When I tell you, I'm hearing over my dead body. Rise up on them, queen. Rise up on them, king. Look, as my grandma used to say, one monkey don't stop no show. That's what you keep in mind. You keep on keeping on. Can't nothing stop you. You all the way up. Can't nothing stop you. What is for you is for you. And can't no devil in hell get in the way of that. And that's the Lord's heaven's truth. As my grandmother. I am really channeling my grandmother a lot. This is a grandmother. This is a grandmother that is doing this. Somebody somewhere has a grandmother that is really freaking two-faced. They are two-faced. But deep down inside, you knew that this grandmother really didn't like you like that. They might not like your mother even. All right. Let's end this on a positive note. We've intaken enough of that type of energy. Let's see what we can do here. Close us out. All right. Lift us up. Lift us up. Yes. Close off that low vibrational energy. Close that door. Thank you. Be positive. Follow your heart. Hot dog. You can't make this stuff up. These cards came out last night in the reading. If you didn't see yesterday's reading, I suggest that you check it out. The title of that was Some Money's Coming In, Some Love is Coming In, and it's all unexpected. And the key was to be positive. See that? Be positive. Follow your heart. I mean, seriously. The instructions are so easy to do. So easy. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy. It is. Be careful falling in love. Don't you want to grow in love? Isn't that a little bit more healthier? Oh, happy thoughts. Yes, keep those thoughts happy. Come what may. Keep those thoughts happy. Turn lemons into lemonade. Live by the sun. Love by the moon. All right, we just had the sunshine out, right? With the happy thoughts. And then we already talking about somebody was doing moon magic. Okay? All right, good people. I thank you so much for your time tonight. And again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you got something out of it. Be sure to take care of yourselves. You only get one you. Take time to stop and just take a deep breath and just let it just, flow out. Sometimes we don't realize how tense our bodies are until we just really just take a good cleansing breath and just let it, and then flow out. Somebody needed to hear that. Have a good night, everyone. And I'll chat at you tomorrow.